Well, hello, and we're back to the CCM Staff Database, and this time we're going to have a look at part-year contracts or part-year employees. What do we do when a staff member leaves partway through the year and they're replaced by somebody else? So let's have a little look at Les Cook. Les is currently on a teacher band 6. He works 70 hours a fortnight, 52 weeks a year. But partway through the year, Les resigns and we're going to replace him with someone else on a different salary scale. What do we do? The first thing to do is to remove part of Les's contract. If we delete Les entirely, then we essentially lose his entire cost for the year, but we've already spent half of it. So here's what we do. We simply add a panel. When we click Add Panel, it adds a new section to his contract which we need to complete. If we click this little button here that says Budget Only, it will partly complete this by writing Budget Entry Only up into here. We must give a reason for why we're doing this adjustment to Les's contract. So we'll put here that he left partway through the year. Now, we're not going to print this contract for Les, so it doesn't matter really what it looks like in terms of some of the text, but we need to make the numbers work. So we go teacher band 6, and he was working 70 hours per fortnight. So we're going to put in the number 70. And we're also going to then remove, instead of 52 weeks, we're going to have only 26 weeks. We're going to remove 26 weeks. So we click here and we put minus 26. I'm not going to let it accrue leave here. I'm simply going to split the year in half. And now you'll see he's got minus 26 weeks. I should make sure that his categories are the same as the ones listed down here, which is Campus 2 100%, Day School 100%, Primary 100%. So I'll go up here, you'll notice it's red, telling me that we've got a bit of a problem because we don't have any categories filled in. So Primary, Day School, Campus 2, so we'll fill all those in so that the categories and numbers work out in the background. And you will now see, if we have a little look at his estimated pay summary, we can see here that he was on $77,000 for the whole year. That includes on costs. And our budget entry is removing $38,000, leaving him $38,000. So that's fixed up his contribution to our school budget. Now we have the difficulty of adding a new staff member for half a year. So let's click Add Staff Member, and maybe Les is going to be replaced by Mary Smith. When we print a contract for Mary Smith, because she's coming on full time, she will assume that the contract will say 52 weeks. So let's put in that she's a teacher and she's subject to the supervision of the principal, and she's working full time. And she might be on band 12, and she's also working 70 hours per fortnight, and we'll specify a work pattern for her, and she's working 52 weeks. And so this teacher has a contract essentially set up, and we could fill in all the other bits and pieces as well. The trouble is, we're not actually paying Mary that much money this year, we're only paying her half of it. So she will need a budget adjustment as well. So we click on Add Panel, and in this new panel, Budget Only, and so we say Working Only Part Year, and again we set it up for band 12, hours per fortnight is going to be 70. Budget entries don't get printed on the person's contract, so they don't need all of the other details to print on their contract. And we're going to subtract 26 weeks. And we're going to make sure that the categories are the same as the ones at the bottom. So in her case, we'll just go with them even though they're not set properly. And that is Finance is unclassified. We shouldn't really leave categories unclassified. And Day School 100%. Management, let's put her in Campus 1. And so now we can see that Mary also has her $98,000 and we're taking away half of it. So now our budget has half of each staff member and we haven't deleted either of them. At the end of the year, we can clean that up by removing staff that are no longer employed and also removing all budget adjustments.